Let's go. Can't pick up my call, that bitch is on the way. She rising from the top, I call it highway. She the type of bitch to give it all away. She don't fuck with tongue, she fuck with lingerie. She on the way, she on the way, she on the way. Oh no, she on the way. Can't pick up my call, that bitch is on the way. She rising from the top, I call it highway. Don't hit up my phone, she on the way. I'm rolling a split, she my Mary J. Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Can't pick up my call, that bitch is on the way. She
Little my nigga.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back from the gym. Mama Chita, they're busy setting up Lapaya, so I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go check out how far they are, because today is the big day, the backyard brunch, as you know. So yes, I had my workout. I'm ready for the brunch. Let's go. Yo, I just got back, and guess what? These guys are not done with the setup. Time is ticking. Oh, I don't know. Nah, I feel.
Fine. Yeah, we're gonna get done.
Yeah. And Pizzle just arrived. Like, what's your show up? In the mina, I expect time.
Yeah.
This guy quickly came back.
We're gonna get
These
done.
niggas, though. Let's move.
No,
Guys.
like, we're gonna get done. The casino is getting. So like, yeah. Hey, Z now, keep on.
We're not even done setting up and everything. It's time. The meats are still in the freezer. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Do not set up.
So, it's not. We are coming in. Corner, get a chance. Kuna live Z3. Ngisho manje ngifuna ukusebenzisa i-utilizer nale phone le enye. Yang. In between.
Oh, now I was supposed to go there. Didn't you see DJ Switch liking it when I?
Then we move.
Jingles.
Yeah.
Lifestyle, the lifestyle on me. 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 Lifestyle, the lifestyle
What's up, guys? We back at it. Yep session. Collaboration with Backyard Brunch Ii. Keep on pamekasi. Sema sababsi.
Bathi nisabane masababsi.
Sabani semasababsi.
You know. Same team, just different sources. You know, my nigga deshawnreezy.
Let's walk in. DeshawnReezy representing 016-1441. That's the one. You know, 016, the Val Triangle. And I'm representing the 1441, Heidelberg, H-Town. Yazi machubeni, man.
Yashoba fethu njengoba nazo sesekhona kumabhegano yangithola and manje siphethe ubaba wayo yonke lento le yangithola baba umhost baba zonke lento lezi bamayiziyo bamanjami let's introduce
Dog, it's Mpizzle Machije. I think everybody knows. You know.
mawazi as if you know so nje mangitshela ne yini inspire yonke lento le yini ke wavuka waqaba ngizazi ngimela ngishaya into enje.
I think this whole thing is because yes, Bistanuk Blom as a machita.
Sure.
And then I was like, as we have great conversations as a machit.
Sure.
And I'd always think like, yo, if this thing was like recorded somewhere or, like,
sure.
Yeah, it would be because we have like really great conversations business wise and whatever.
Yeah.
So I thought of it. I'm like, man, we should have this thing as a chillers na machita.
Sure.
Recorded like we're doing now.
Sure.
And show we can hang out and have great conversations, good connections now to. You might have some connecting ideas.
Sure, yeah.
That is the whole intention behind this. So there's DJs that side, Chillers. There's the event host, Konuzi Pora is a film videographer.
Yeah.
So there's that. So it's a dope type of session where we can interact and meet people that you wouldn't have known,
Sure.
So you bring your people, I bring my people, we come together. That's the plan.
Malento shaya nami ayivuma mnandi pholile ayina yangithola so asitshele njengoba ila usazoyisusa uyenze event or igrade makuyinto nyana okuthiwa
this is just for now. I think we're gonna expand Sisha Valley as an event. But at the moment I think it's nice to have like a young so that Abantabalana we can use. This is basically gonna be like our niche market. So we'll still be doing it but more like a pre-party going to the main event. So the main event is over. We're still gonna do it.
Turn this into an event. Something that's on my thoughts.
I can't wait for when it becomes an event, like a proper event.
But
so angitshele ngoba la sima sababsini njami ne and nyawaza amaphoyisa wasema sababsini so manje ntanga ukhulume nabo or into nami okezakele
awungawaka amahata sisonke
better connection on
Mpizzle, you got connection, bruh. What kind of connection do you have?
Iskawaka amahata manathe cold drink high five
awushanga word of the day nyana yabo like usitshele ukuthi yabo khambani word of the day nyana
word of the day. I've never done this before.
Mele kube first time yakho uzosiguide right.
Word of the day. Nah, dog, Foster. For me, Foster.
I can do
just
Foster.
Don't give up. Just force your way in.
Sibonge jam. Bamfonela guys, the muntu busy pan. Maka sibonge. Danko.
Hello guys, I'm back outside. Sesiphumile ku backyard. Sino udila angimazi gamela mhlawumbe ngasitshela yena too bad.
Hayi ngothatha wase hello tseba
It's Deshawn. Awusangazi manje. Thatha.
Mr. Diamond walk emoyeni. Deshawn. Come on.
My name is DeshawnReezy, but everybody knows me as Kumbashop.
Kumbashop. Okay. What inspired you to come today? Like, Jay, what inspired you?
Nah, I'm part of the...
I inspired him! I inspired him!
He didn't inspire me. I'm part of the backyard brunch. So like we out here, we hosting. We have people in the backyard. Gumnandi lana. So like everybody's here. We got beautiful mommies. Example. And then we got niggas out here, you know, doing the most of the most, shooting coast to coast. Umnani ngapha say Heidelberg 016 1441, if you know what I'm talking about. This is deshawnreezy out here representing Heidelberg Radio, by the way. And Silana Epeka Brunch with the Yap session. You know what I'm saying, man?
Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me. Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me. Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me.
This guy's stealing my work. I came up with that work. I see that work. That's my work.
The original, the legend, the GOAT.
To duplicate.
Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me. Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me. Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me. Lifestyle, the lifestyle of me.
Summertime when at a penthouse, girls pull up on me. Shy body up on us lounge, drinks all on me.
Nabandona bazo kalangam, dona mani vela on P. All them niggas wanna see the love, vela na me on me.
Lifestyle on me. Lifestyle on me. Masengi fiye ganje, keeping the style ganje. Lifestyle on me. I'm from the east side, Pagamizi peace side. I'm a big guy.
It's my first time here and it's epic. First time here? No, that's my second time. Okay, so how the vibes? Like,
Vibes are good. It's all chill. Chill vibes. Chill Saturday, guys. We should go next time. Please do have so it's nice.
So, like, what time is it?
It's supposed to end tomorrow, but we don't know yet.
Nah, Mara, it's true. Events by Mpizzle, they dope.
The music, people hype up. That's my feeling. Because it's a brunch, it's breakfast and lunch thing, so I need to mention it's autumn.
I'm chasing a job. I my car, but I knew that thing because I'm a dollar. He doesn't need like a mess. I need to buy cash. Put a legend, then I'm fast. Chasing like a trash.
I usually
You don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibes.
Don't kill my vibe. We out here to take your plans. I got my boy deshawnreezy. With Shelly. We out here.
You know that thing, man. Backyard brunch. Look, everybody's here. This is the real backyard.
Yeah, guys, so this is day 2 of filming the backyard brunch. We have a little discussion with my boy, Deshawn, and just recapping on what happened. What up?
Yes,
The day after.
Day after, yeah. Actually, yeah, people should understand that yesterday we couldn't shoot because certain aspects happened.
Yeah.
And
I think it's dope like this. There's not a lot of distractions, not a lot of going on. Because I mean, it's not easy, you know, being the host and then you gotta, you know, have a little sit down.
Yo, but, bro, yesterday, yo.
How was what were you expecting, and like how did it feel? Like, did it meet your expectations, and how was it in general for you?
My favorite was the content shooting that was happening, the questions we were doing,
that was dope.
the music that was playing, the vibe. People had a vibe, you know, yesterday. You know, like people enjoyed themselves, you know. It's not like it was like what I liked, man. It was not like there was a person that gave that energy of, oh, I don't like that person. Everybody was just like everybody, you know, having a good time. Actually, I felt like dancing at some point, but hey, the way at some point there was yo, Deshawn, this, help with this, and this, and this. And at the same time, you were not there.
Hey, other times I had to go in and out. Hey, that's crazy.
That's what happens when you're a host, actually.
It's crazy,
yeah. So like, it's the hosting, really, the hosting of this, like, how do you feel about it, guys?
Hey, hosting is something else. Because like, the party is not for you to enjoy. That is actually true. That's true. It's for you to make sure that everybody else is having a good time and whatever. So, it's and at the same time you're still trying to be involved, still want to be part of the party. Like I said, with the conversations and the people you want to talk to and, you know, have that experience. But at the same time you're the host, so you're getting pulled left and right, and sometimes people want your attention at the same time. Like 5 people, like imposer, but you see, I'm going to someone that
And like you can like mice them from that, because at the end of the day you have to, like, because now you be like, yeah, I'm sign up and yo, imposter and stuff like that, while you walk into the other one and stuff. And then they're gonna ask questions about this, be like, okay, I'll be back. And then when you go in there, then the other one asks you, yo, what about this? You be like, I gotta go back. And then now you forgot that somebody
Exactly. And then like, I'm still waiting for you. I'm like, I on my way to do what you asked, I did like 10 things. I know, it's crazy.
Like, just like the first brunch, I always forget that I have SbudaDeluxe phone in my pocket.
We did the same thing this time too. Like, he's looking for it. Where's my phone? Hey, not lucky phone. Yes. The whole time it's with you. I remember that. That's how crazy it is. So you're so fixated on making it good for other people that you forget about yourself sometimes. But hosting, I love it though. It's my passion. It's always been my passion. I've been doing it for I don't know how many years now. But yeah, that's what it comes with all of that.
It's good content, backyard brunch.
Right.
It's top content.
Right. It's cool. So no, the backyard brunch, guys. That's it's on a. I don't even know. We could talk about it for the whole day.
It's on another level.
But hey, we got. There's still some things we need to speak about. Like, I want to dive into, you know, the topics that we want to get into.
So with hosting, when did you start? And when you started, did you have a heavy journey on it? Was it tough? Did you ever have a weak point, and then you had to step back up with hosting?
Hosting. When did I start? It's been probably close to 15 years now. 15 years. So, man, how it started, I've always had like a knack for organizing things, like putting people together. That has always been my passion, like, but I never knew to translate into this, and like a whole career, you know, 15 years and more. But so it was just this thing of I wanted to put people together, organizing things. I remember as a kid, I once organized like a race with like my peers, and I took I had like my old medals I had from like school and shit, and I remember awarding it to like my friends, like the winner gets this, and just for fun. But just that whole organizing, you know, I had the knack for that as a kid. So that was just for fun, but I didn't know where it was going. So I think around matric, in high school, somewhere there, when I hosted my first event, that was a learning curve because I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to do this thing, you know, but I didn't know what it was. So at the time, I just opened a Facebook account. I didn't know anything about social media. I just knew, okay, I'm doing this thing. It's gonna work. People are gonna come. I'm gonna be so rich. You know, yeah. So that's how I started. And then I hosted one that wasn't a success. That was the one I told the matric. I hosted a second one, a little bit better, but still not cutting it. And then I thought to myself, remember I told you I was not going out. I wanted to do this thing that I didn't know.
You weren't a social media person.
I wasn't. Social media to me was still new. Especially like Facebook, WhatsApp also came. I was already in high school. Still fairly new. So then I'm like, no man, you know what? Let me attend these events a little bit and like study this thing. That time I was working at a restaurant. I don't want to mention the name, but yeah. So, and then what I do there, I'd organize my colleagues and we'd go to like this venue. Every time we get paid, I was the guy to organize the transportation, get them all in, because they didn't even know Heidelberg. They didn't know, because they were from Tuduza, most of them. Working in Niger. So I'm like, nah, there's this place, So to them, I was that guy that knew where to go and what, because it was always packed. But I'm there to study, like, how do these people do it? Every time we hear it's packed, you know, it's a vibe, it's lit. So I'm checking, there's these elements, there's, you know, and I'm learning promotions and how to promote yourself. And so at first I was just counting. I just thought, okay, this is a quick way to make money and whatever. And then now I'm realizing, there's a lot more to it, you know. So I learned with that experience. Fast forward to me going to the VAR, there was another event that my cousin was hosting. I was not hosting, but I was part of it because I was funding it since I was working at
I get it.
Yeah. So the way those guys worked to host, they you know, back then things were done differently. You know what you must do? You must buy alcohol with 1,000 rand, and back then 1,000 rand was like almost the whole fridge. So So Barry, no, take out. So I gave them 500, but that's the deposit. Give us 1,000 rand, and then you can host. That's like your booking, your rental, whatever. Okay, cool. So we buy it. I bought it, but it's not my event. Right? So we go there, we get to the event, we get them, and it's a bit dry. Now I've done my research. I get a little bit. So I tell these boys, no, listen, guys. I know people don't want, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They were charging more entrance fee and what. Send a message, make it free entrance. And also there was a guy that was with an Avanza. I'm like, man, more. Zone 14 BPs where everybody gathers before they go anywhere. That garage is known for that. We gather there, then we decide where we're going. So I'm like, having BP. Got the Avanza, asked the guy, I'm like, whatever, BP, I'm like, dude, talk to any girl you see, because I learned, okay, the girls are what, bring the vibe. That's true. That's what happened. Get a chance. Go talk to any girl that you see that Ngare would be willing to come here. Tell them there's alcohol there. I bought 1,000 rand alcohol. It's like literally it was almost the whole fridge though. They like, one of this fridge is for you guys. Like, tell them there's alcohol, there's whatever, just come through. Those girls are like, hey dog, that guy there. He bought all the booze and whatever. He's doing a party for his boys and whatever. The girls were excited. We're coming. But we don't realize how's the Riba. There's like a line of people heading towards that venue. When we were done driving there, we were like, are these people? And when a line of people just all going there. Dang. So that gave me like a little name in the VAR. So fast forward to like 2013, when we conceptualized deluxe events with Sbuda and whatever. yeah, that's when. So I had a following Yana Valley from those people like, hey, who's that guy that bought all the alcohol and whatever?
Shut up.
He's doing an event. We coming. And then I had my people that stuff, that niggas from Niger.
Yeah.
They were also like, no, that guy was always taking us to those dope places, whatever. He's hosting. We coming. So I had a crowd from outside, and that's always been like my differentiator type of thing. So I'd have people come from outside to Heidelberg, and those were like my startup crowd. And then the rest of the people in Heidelberg would just, catch on the vibe. Oh shit, these people. Who are these people? What's going on there? So that's how I grew, and I'd use my database to elevate. So since that event has been packed, I've never had an unsuccessful event since that one that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's been like that until now. So now we're doing the backyard brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now your social media element, it comes in. Yeah. So we learned, we grew. I understood how Facebook works and whatever, and my presence was strong there. But watching you on TikTok and how you elevated your social media presence, man, that's when I was like, hey man, this is something I haven't done, and this is because the way things are moving now, social media with TikTok and then the new stuff,
editing and all that.
I'm learning. I'm watching you. I'm like, yo, this is another level. So actually, this leads to a question I wanted to ask you. With as a content creator, do you think we should have like our own way of creating like a pension fund, or because what do you do when you're 60, when you're 70 years old? Do you think we deserve to have like some sort of pension fund, or how do we make it a lucrative?
I think yes, we are supposed to have something like that, because this industry, every time, like let's take actors and let's put them in it, because it's the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But with actors every time they I get concerned about actors that leave home, go for the fame, and then once they're stranded, they'd be like, I'm homeless. So my question is, once you get when you get that fame, do you abandon them and stuff like that? Because having a pension fund for this industry is important, because I see the way people fall down.
Yeah.
That's why every time I look at people in this industry, I always be like, treat every salary like it's your last. Treat every salary that you get in this industry like it's your last, because this industry it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get a next gig. I mean, I might get some actors, get a producer, get crew and all that. But maybe what if this is the last time I'm having Timingo Simtembo on my set because he was expensive, but because his face made the first project big, the second one, I don't need his face. I just need people to know that there's a part 2 coming on, but it's new actors. Now I'm putting new people on. So like me, what I'm saying is we should work on taking old people in the industry that have been there, take the new ones, put them together, because we can't say I want new faces only. What about the old faces? We want old faces only. What about the new ones that are hungry? You see? So like this way, I be like, we should put them in the same thing.
Which is kind of like our situation, where I'd be the OG in this situation. Now we come together. There's things so much I'm learning from you, with how you pushing, and
the way I'm pushing, and me too. It's risky, for me, because I'm also falling into the same thing I was talking about. Because like that's why I'm here, because you never know which one is gonna pay first. So like, the hustle is the hustle, and at the end of the day, you gotta get the bag.
True.
But right now I'm using my social media to bring it together with the backyard brunch, and I think it's working, because people that I didn't even expect from far away, they just still want to pull up.
It's crazy.
Nah, but backyard brunch is a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a mess.
Standard. I like what you're talking about now with and it happens with actors a lot, but it's in general, all content creators, it's creatives.
Yeah.
Dog, a lot of what you spoke about could lead to like depression and things like that of that nature. So when it comes to artists, actors, and whatever, maybe not putting the money in the right places and doing the right investments and thinking ahead for the future. You think that could like could maybe be one of the reasons that leads to the depression and them, suffering from things like that?
I think they can't handle fame. Like once they step into the spotlight, fame becomes heavy. For example, Cristiano Ronaldo, we all know that guy can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
He can't be in a shop, he can't be in a restaurant, he can't be in the mall, he can't be normal, he can't be human. He is human, but he can't be a normal human being because, there's certain South African artists in the industry. There is one who just exposed that he hates like just being a celebrity now because
I know.
So like Kanye West, he stepped into the industry and like when he stepped into the industry, all of a sudden Kanye West has bipolar and stuff like that. There's people that get depressed by the fact that they're in the industry and got themselves in the industry because of how they got there. At times the depressing stuff is how they got there. Some of them have to do the wrong to get into the industry. Some of them have to sacrifice to get into the industry. Some of them have to work hard. And then with guys like Kanye, what I could say is, guys like Jaden Smith, he was born into fame. But the sad part is mostly with something like that, these kids, once they get to the top of the level in the industry, they feel like, hey man, I feel like my dad was emotionally abusing me to be in this. He was like, if you're not doing,
but it's great. Do you think? But like, then someone would say, but you rich, you famous. What are you talking about? What's the problem?
Yo,
depressed, man. I'm struggling.
After Casper's post on Facebook and then I shared it. He was talking about how hard is life, and people like, man, you got money, you got a big white house, you got cars, you face of Pilato, and I shared that thing and I was like, guys, they may be having money, but it doesn't mean when you have everything you're happy. It doesn't mean when you live in that life you're happy. It's all grass, it's green on the other side. It could be, it's touchy, man, it's touchy. So like with him, I like the fact that he respects his son's image before he puts him out there.
Right.
Some people, once the child steps on earth, the child becomes famous and then now when people, umtanako inini, and then you're the one that gets depressed because umtanam can't get all that fame. I take my child to school, people be like, oh, I know your dad. Some celebrities can't even take their kids to school. I just find out one of my classmates, a relative of DJs, they can't take the kids to school. But the depression side of them being depressed, all that, it's at most of the time the problem is the money. Just like I said, in this industry, treat every salary you get like it's your last.
Treat every salary like it's your last.
Word. You know what I'm saying, man? Treat it like it's your last. But this is how it is, man. Thanks to everybody that pulled up at the Backyard Brunch Ii. It was fun. It was nice. But you had fun, right?
I had crazy fun, man.
We had fun. Yeah. But you know what it is? Pull up at the Backyard Brunch Part 3 on the 31st of May. It's going down. It's going down again, man. DeshawnReezy representing 016-1441.
I don't have that whole 016 what, but it's a piss on my sheet. Let's go.
I wish.